There are many options for students in Florence who want to take their study abroad experiences to another level. In addition to taking part in homestays with Italian families here in Florence, students have the chance to take part in organized activities to understand the Italian culture better. The Exploring Italian Everyday Life activities launched by Istituto Lorenzo de Medici help curious students immerse themselves into the everyday life of Florentines from an insider perspective. One of our ambassadors shared her perspective on these activities.
Hello, I'm Alejandra, and I'm an ambassador of Istituto Lorenzo de Medici. And today we're here in my homestay in Florence, and we're going to do a cooking activity. What does it mean to be an Italian? How do people perceive me here in Florence? How can I overcome those invisible barriers that keep me away from fully understanding the culture of the place I am living in? How can I interpret those behaviors and attitudes that puzzle me? These questions kept haunting me during my stay abroad, and these activities have given me the chance to approach Italian culture from a different perspective. I got the opportunity to meet, discuss, taste, laugh, and learn by participating in activities that allowed me to explore and experience a series of aspects of Italian culture.
Well, the activities that really brought into a deeper meaning with me were actually the cooking activities. You learn so much about the culture by just learning how to cook, learning how to do things from scratch, learning how to do the local things. Because in most aspects, you learn from a classroom setting, yes. However, they gave me more of an alternative to learn within a household setting in a more practical way where I could actually use this and bring it back to my life and even back to my future and to cook for myself. Before this, I had no idea how to cook. Absolutely no whatever. However, now because of this, I'm like a magician with my hands.
As a study abroad student, I have plenty of chances to gain firsthand experience of what it means to be a foreigner in Italy. Instead, this was the occasion to try to get some deeper insight of what it means to be Italian. Under the guidance of the professor Irene Fataccio, I got the chance, along with the other students, to shop for groceries as a Florentine, learn how to prepare healthy, easy, and quick recipes that Italians eat in their everyday life, experience real everyday rituals of a normal Italian family, and take part in Discussion Cafe, bi-weekly gatherings during which we journeyed through places, literary voices, and personal stories.
Students were curious about many subjects, and they were curious to know a lot about me, about my family, about my life and the life that I live with my family and my children. But they were also keen to tell about themselves and to ask questions about the culture that they are surrounded by, as well as to ask many of the things that they can observe and could not understand, or how things works, or also to think about an experience that they had and that they didn't understand somehow. They were curious about the language, about the words that we use and how we use them, as well as also all the ways of saying and our gestures and our ways of communicating.
Along with my homestay with an Italian family during my study abroad period, this allowed me to better understand my experience in Italy and the culture and everyday life of Italian people.